she is.
Yes, the
Girl, I
entered the chat.
I have been watching all of your videos. I have been binge watching all of your videos.
Oh, yes.
I love your spirit. I love your energy. Like, you have such a comforting way about you, just the way you talk and interact. So I'm so happy to be here with you.
Yes, and likewise. You are shining through social media. You are shining through the TV set, all that. So thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to chat with me today. I absolutely appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for watching my show too.
I ain't that busy.
Right, I feel you. So what did you do today?
Today was busy. Today was busy though. I had a lot of interviews today. So this is my fourth one today. So I'm excited to be here.
Okay. I love the hat. I love the
Girl,
hair.
this is what you do when like, you know, you don't, like, your hair is not acting right, you just throw a hat on.
Well, it looks good on you, for sure. It looks good on you. For sure.
Thank you.
I need to start getting into the hat vibes. I only wear hats to the gym and that's it. But I need to start getting into the hat vibes.
Girl, the hat vibe, it be saving you. It be saving you. When you look kind of like busted, you put a hat on and you're just like, oh, I'm cute.
I feel you. Shelea, where are you from? Let's start from the beginning.
Oh,
Beginning.
I grew up in a small town called Bakersfield, California. It's 2 hours north of LA. It's smack in the middle of California.
Mm-hmm.
Small town, you know. But that's the city that raised me.
Okay. And you currently reside in LA? Do you live in LA?
Yeah, now I'm in Southern California, technically Orange County.
Orange County. Okay. All right, cool. So how has Bakersfield groomed you and has prepared you for where you're at today?
You know, I think about that a lot because I grew up in a very kind of a strict Christian home, you know, could only listen to gospel music, so I had to play catch up a lot later on, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't treat it any other way. Like, they didn't put me in like talent shows or pageants or even performing arts schools, which to me, I showed such musicality really young. You know, like at 2 years old, I was harmonizing, and like by 4, I was like playing on the piano. If I saw a kid do that now, it's like, whoa, that would be a lot. Like I would be viral, you know?
Yeah.
But they just didn't look at it that way, you know? And I was playing for my little church, you know, at 12 years old. And so that's what really groomed me, you know, of just having such a strong musicality and, you know, just not really getting caught up in the BS too. You know what I mean? I'm a small town girl. I like simple things. I like nice things too.
I know that's right.
I like flying private, you know. I like the flying.
Okay.
But I can also I can rough it too. You know what I mean? I'm a girl. I like camping. I pitch a tent. I'm like, you know, no bath, you know, no showers, and like I can do both. You know. So I don't know. I think kind of being raised in that environment definitely made me who I am, for sure.
Nice. So was the piano and was church and was singing and all that, was it forced on you, or was it something that chose you, or did you choose it?
Honey, that thing chose me and has never let go.
Yeah.
You know, I tell people all the time, like, I'm not for free, but I would do what I do for free. You know, that because it comes from love. You know, and it will, and I pray that I always feel that way about using my gift, that it will always, like, love will always be the driving force.
Right. I asked that question because you know how parents can be. Well, we're going to get into the Clark sisters. We're going to get into talk about that. But like when I was a kid, like my mom forced piano on me. Thankfully, I loved it. I played piano for 12 years. But if it was up to me, it's like I can't sing, I can't do any. I'm not like gifted in that sense. So it's always interesting to see like the greats like yourself, if, you know, coming up, you know, as a child, if that was something that your mom was like, you have to go to piano lessons, you have to sing and stuff like that. So that's why I asked that question.
It's funny. I have a sister who is very, very gifted. In fact, a lot of people might even know her because she's the mother of Baby Boy Drummer, who's gone viral so many times. That's actually my nephew.
Okay,
And
okay.
he's a little drummer. He's been on Ellen. He's been on so many things. And so my brother-in-law is Justin Wilson. He's Grammy Award winning, but they're very, you know, they're kind of doing a lot of things as a family now. Wilson, but she kind of, you know, she kind of blames my parents for not forcing her. Because we both took lessons at the same time, and she's extremely gifted. She can sing, she plays flute, you know, but she's the school psychologist, so she took a different route. But she kind of blames my, you know, jokingly blames my parents for not forcing her, because, you know, it did come a time where you're like, okay, I'm tired of, you know, practicing my piano, but I had such a love for it. I was like, no, I'm going to continue. And she was like, no, I think I'll just do other things. But she does wish, in retrospect, that they made her.
I get it.
You know? So it goes both ways. I have a cousin who her parents made her, and she hates it to this day.
Right. It's a hit or miss.
It's hit or miss. Yeah.
For sure. Can you play by ear too?
I can. Being in a black church, you got to.
That is such a gift that I'm still trying to figure out. I cannot play by ear to save my life. I can read music like the back of my head, but that's about it.
Good. That's
about
it.
Yeah, I can read music. Yeah, I can play the. I got up to that. You know, I played the piano for like 13 years.
Come on, Furley.
Exactly, Furley. Exactly. So your piano. Do you play any other instruments besides the piano?
I play clarinet, and if you can play clarinet, you can play. I played sax too, because it's the same fingering. But
I can play trumpet. Yeah,
huh?
I can play the trumpet. It is the same. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So musically inclined, you know. So this whole quarantine thing, have you been getting more time on the piano? Have you been? What have you been doing to pass the time by?
I know. Well, in the beginning, you know, we everything started shutting down as we were promoting the film. So we kind of had to transition and do all of our interviews like at home. So I remember one day I had like 16 interviews in like 2 hours, like morning shows. So in the beginning, I was a lot busier being home than I was even out, because I guess maybe I felt the pressure more. I had to do everything. I got my little ring light, you know, got my little chair, and just trying to set things up, honey. Just trying to do something, you know. Yeah. And having to like do like virtual concerts. So I was just doing like a lot of setup and, you know, just preparing for kind of this new world that we're in, of just having to do things from home. So, girl.
The anxiety is like on 1,000 some days. I be having to be like,
girl, one day I couldn't get a video. I couldn't get the lighting right. I was like, Jesus,
please be offense. Please.
I'm about to lose my mind. But you know, I figured it out. But some days it's just weird, you know. I'm not lighting. I'm not an engineer, you know.
It is. So. Exactly. I'm a singer. Can I just get in front of this? Give me a mic.
I just want to show up. But what I do love about this is forcing me to put on my big girl panties and just like I gotta do my thing, and because if I don't do it, no one else is, and you either adapt or you get left behind. So I have to adapt.
Right. So who are you quarantining with?
I am quarantining.
Is that a secret? You hesitated a little bit.
That was like a pregnant pause. Huh?
Yeah. Ooh. I think I asked the right question just now.
No. Okay. I will admit this. I had 2 pods though. I had my place, and then there was another place that I considered them to be my 2 pods. But no, I bought a house with my mom last year.
Oh, congratulations!
So I'm here with my mom.
Okay. So there's no boo in the Himalayas anywhere out there? I get it.
No official booze. There's been a friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
A friend. Do we know him? Do we know him? Do we know him or not?
I don't
know. All right. So you gotta. All right. If you don't want to answer any questions I'm about to ask you, you can get a drink nearby. Where's your drink?
Okay. I only drink on the last day of every tour with my band. That's the only time. But I do have some festive Gatorade.
Okay, all right, we can do it. We'll do that.
I never drink Gatorade. For some reason with quarantine, I've been eating the weirdest things that I never eat. I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day.
I love peanut butter.
But I hadn't had that in like years. Like I just don't eat bread. But I have a peanut butter, sometimes 2 a day, and then I can't get over Gatorade, all flavors. I like the green, I like the blue, I like the grape, the orange. Like,
you a Gatorade girl.
But I made it festive for you today.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So we're going to do an early cheers. Cheers.
Early cheers. Cheers.
So I just want to let you know. So if I ask you something and you would rather plead the fifth, you can totally just take a drink. And I will get it. Okay. I will get it. Okay, so we were on Boo Talk. We were on a little Boo Talk just now. Okay. So what are the things that you like about this new potential boo?
Well, I don't want to call him a potential boo because I think we're friends. But I'll tell you what I like about, just generally speaking, about just someone that I would be interested in. I like them to be aggressive, but soft with me. Yeah.
That was a long round of applause. Now let's take notes.
Clap it up.
Right. Yeah,
no,
speaking my language.
I like, and you know, I've said this a few times, but when you have been in this industry, you realize like you have to kind of be a boss. Like you have to, I have to be assertive. I have to, in the beginning, I didn't have management for years. I had to negotiate my own deals. So, I'm the MD of my band. Like I have a very strong presence about me, but I'm also
which is a great thing.
Huh?
Which is a great thing. Thank you.
Sometimes it's misunderstood, but that's not
absolutely.
That's not my
problem,
relate. Though. I'm still gonna get the damn thing done, and you're gonna have to deal with it and whatever. But I also have a very soft side too, and so I think any guy that kind of enters my world has to kind of understand that duality, that kind of what you might admire and love. What I have found, like some guys like strong women until they're strong with them,
right?
Right. But I'm also very tender and soft, and I love taking care of a man, and that doesn't make me any less of a woman or powerful. That I actually get power from that, and feel powerful when doing that. So yeah, there's more sides.
I love it. I think all of us women to some degree want that or are like that. Like we got this, hard exterior, but on the inside, don't get it twisted, we soft and pink,
Yeah.
No pun intended. Right, but we want, that guy that's gonna step up, and I like to call it my friends laugh at me when I tell them this, but I like to call it a corporate thug.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God, that's what I want. A corporate thug. Yes.
We here, Shelea.
Oh, yes. Honey, I get it. Yes, yeah. That's it. Because,
for sure.
You want someone that really knows how to do both. Exactly. Again, on his side too, like can come with me to like certain parties and like be, you know,
And not
fun and
embarrass you.
happy-go-lucky. Yeah, and be able to like not have this presence like, oh, like what's up with him? Like,
Right, right. Facts. Exactly. Exactly.
but then you want somebody that knows how to handle business too on that other side. So
Right. So a corporate thug is what, you know, we got to put that out into the universe
yeah,
and
yeah.
wait for God to drop the blessings because it's coming. It is coming. So, do you want to jump right into the Clark sisters? You want to talk
Girl,
about it?
it's up to you. I'm down
You
for
got
whatever.
time?
I got my
You got...
Gatorade. I'm here. Like,
Okay, good, good, good. Okay, so before we get into, I know they are like going crazy in the comments. So I am gonna ask some of the questions first, since just to appease them because they are going crazy.
I know.
There's
I have to give a look. I have to give a shout out to my Shea babes, who I love so
yes,
much.
they die hard for you. I love
The
love
the
that.
yellow the yellow hearts. Give me all the yellow hearts right now. I love you, all my Shea babes. Thank you for lifting me up and for loving me. And so I got to give you a shout out. Okay, so
Awesome.
let's go to the questions.
All right, so let's see. Publicity Goddess. She says, "What surprised you the most about Dorinda Clark when you studied for the role?"
Oh, okay. So I guess we'll go into the film.
Yeah.
I think I didn't know that she was so funny. You
Okay.
know, she's got like such a silly side, which is so cute and it's so endearing. And she likes to joke. And as you see in the movie, she kind of likes to use her humor to kind of like make a tense situation a little less tense, you
Right.
know. And so, yeah, I would say that there's so many things about her. But that was like, I was like, okay, she likes to laugh, you know, she
Right.
likes to joke. And, you know, I love that about her.
Just to piggyback off of that, I know we had to wait a while because this was filmed. When was this filmed? Sometime last year, early last year, right?
It was, girl. It was filmed. We filmed it in Toronto, the top of 2019. It was like January, February.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we had to wait a while for that. And what was I gonna say? I just lost my train of thought. This is this. You don't drink, so actually, I'm gonna get my team to send you a package, so you'll understand why. I might have another brain fart or two, so just forgive me, just forgive me. But I was gonna say something about the character. It'll come back to
It'll
me.
come back. It'll come back.
So let's see. Okay, Kayla B, excuse me, dances says, "How did your knowledge on taking care of your instrument for singing help you for taking care of your instrument for acting?"
Ooh, I
That's a
love that
good one.
question. That's
Yeah.
so good. You know, I think that just on the vocal side, like vocal health is so important to me. I talk to people a lot about that. It's, you know, just taking care of your instrument, getting enough rest,
Yeah.
staying hydrated. Um, Even like you know, for me, alcohol, it actually dries my whole body. You know, it's a dehydrant. You know,
It is. It totally
so
is.
you it affects my vocal cords. You know,
Yeah.
so that's why I always wait to the very end of a tour, and I'll just do it just to like have
Right.
fun with my band. But I try to take care of myself, because I think the mindset behind it is I've been given a gift by God. I'm going to take care of it. You know, I'm going to do everything I can to develop it, to preserve it for as long as I can. So you realize it's an honor to have that gift. So the same way I looked at singing, I've adopted that same thing for acting. So the very first thing I did before I even got the role was I got an acting coach, you know, by the name of Josie Harris. I was like, I'm taking this seriously. I'm not going to just try to show up and be like, oh, I can sing, you know, I'm good. No, I
Yeah.
wanted to study the craft. I wanted it to be legit. You know, I didn't
Yeah.
want them to be like, oh, she can sing, but her acting was just okay. So I just brought that same kind of level of excellence and wanting to do my best and to again just use this gift of this role that, you know, I wasn't even supposed to have. You know, this is my first time acting, let alone doing like being a star of something. So I really really took it seriously and brought that level of um, just that mental focus that says I'm going to really attack this and I'm really going to do my very best. And I'm grateful that everybody was able to feel that.
Oh, did we? Did we? Did we? Did
Oh,
we?
did you?
Did we? Baby, let me tell you what my favorite part, like the part I was cackling when you guys were in rehearsal and your mama, you know, she said, what are you singing for? Cats?